Hey, what day is it, Scott?
It's Laps in the Park Day!
Oh boy! Hi, Jill.
Sound good? You guys work to the left and right. You guys work to the left and the right outside.
Hi, Jill.
Hi, Bob.
Bob, you gonna do sound or I would have assumed the answer would be hot. It's hot out here. It's nice to have you. You know what we do? Let's do positive consciousness. Everybody think cool. We're very cool out here. We're going to have some very cool comedy, some cool entertainment. Left and to my right, to walk amongst you, we have some buttons for the kids. We have from the Frito-Lay Company, Chester the Cheetah is here. Let's hear it for Chester. Chester's right over here on my left, your right. There will be a drawing held for Chester the Cheetah.
What do you want?
Snow cone. A snow cone. It's hot.
How hot is it?
Hey, Bobby, you're pregnant. Don't make an announcement. Don't make an announcement. He just said they were there.
Sit in the chair. See right straight through where the green volleyball is? Oh, the clown's house. Limo, if you get crowded, you can come back in.
Hi, Carla.
Hi, Bob. It's hot. It's hot.
I know, I know.
Very hot.
I know. It's not my fault. Sorry.
Incredibly hot. Very, very hot. No match either.
I know.
Rabbits, thank you very much. Another great big hand for Scott. Listen. Give me back my rabbit. Stop fooling around. Now, really, here, hold on to this one. I'm going to hold on to this one. All right, I promise you. Give me back my rabbits. One more time, okay? I'm going to give them to you both. I'm going to make one of them jump out of your hand into mine. Here we go.
B. Thule Fog, the clown, Molly the clown, Mimo the clown, and Dolly Dimples, and of course, Bosco the clown. Let's have a nice big round of applause for the children's entertainment. We're trying to get like 2 minutes of each act. Maybe you could fill the gap or have Sue or Lynn do it.
I'll follow Sue.
Keep it clean here. Keep it clean.
Can't do it.
Oh, boy.
Percent total call, and the final tally was 52% of the people were against it, 46% of the people were for it, and 2% were undecided. These people spent an 85-cent total call, 15 minutes on the phone, just to say, I don't know! Is this 976 butt? God thought of this concept. For $2 you can get blind drunk and they give you a Louisville Slugger. Woohoo! How was the game here? I don't know, but I beat the crap out of some Yankee fan. That's worth $2 and a buzz anytime, I think.
They like Shakespeare or whatever, okay. And what it is like, okay, this guy Richard is a total like humpback geek with like a big chip on his shoulder, like hates everybody. One day he just goes and totally like kills the king, okay? And so like, here's the funeral, the wife's totally pissed, right? So she sees him, shows up, and he totally just shows up just to like start stuff, you know, like Rick Bear did that time with the kegger when he's gonna throw the keg through the window. Do you remember that? Anyway, okay, so he totally shows up. So, okay, here goes Lady Anne, totally pissed, and this is what she says to him. She totally goes, okay. Like, foul devil, for God's sake, hence, and trouble us not, for thou hast made the happy earth thy hell, filled it with cursing cries and deep exclaims. If thou delightst to view thy heinous deeds, behold the pattern of your butchery. Oh, gentlemen, see dead Henry's wounds open their congealed mouths and bleed afresh. Thanks a lot. Have a good time.
Let's hear it for Karen Kilgara. From right here in Sacramento. Ladies and gentlemen, also, ladies and gentlemen, a special event happening at Laughs Unlimited this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. There's a new hot TV show on called Lenny. I don't know if you've seen this new show. It's called Lenny. The star of that show, his name's Lenny Clark, will be live at Laughs Unlimited Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in Old Sacramento. You can call for reservations later tonight or tomorrow and see Lenny Clark live on stage.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here. I just went to my sister's wedding yesterday, you know? I wanted to look nice, so I went to get a tattoo. And the guy said, what do you want? I said, I don't know, man. Get started. I'll think of something. So now I have, ow! Tattooed. It's my butt. Thank you very much. I was arrested in the Marin County area. They were very friendly to me. Very friendly. The cop was like, hi, Greg, my name's Dave. I'm going to be your arresting officer this evening. How are you? Greg, let me ask you a little question. Have you been drinking tonight? Sitting there in a pool of my own vomit with a beer between my legs. And I'm shaking a little bit, sweating a little bit. I'm doing okay. You know, my shirt's open. I'm okay. You know, I'm a little paranoid. Back off, but I'm doing okay. Anyway, I get to the hotel. I get in there, and once again, the dress and the mustache and the dress comes up, and she says, "You're in room 205 at the Brown G-Dress complimentary cup of coffee." I said, "Okay, just have one more, just one more." She said, "You know, no cream. I'm all right. Just one more. I'll be okay. I'm all right. Just one more." Anyway, right there! When they found me, I was in a hotel room sucking on a filtered decaf. Thank you very much. Good night.
Greg Barry, ladies and gentlemen, the king of coffee. Okay, I got a couple quick announcements. We're trying to get these announcements through. We have a very sweet little girl, 6 years old, named Lauren, looking for her mom and dad, Nancy and Gordon. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys having a good time? I think there's a nice breeze blowing. Feeling pretty good? Good. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for another treat. One of Sacramento's top comedians. You've seen her on television as a cow. You've seen her on stage. You've heard her on the radio. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lynn Stovener.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Edwards here going for the host of the whole thing, huh? All right, this is great turnout. Folks, do you feel good now that we are living in the sports capital of the world now? Now that we have the Sacramento Surge. Woo! Surge. I think they should have just named it Shoot, we can't get a baseball team. Just my opinion. Actually, I like this area. Roseville's a cookie town. Roseville's the newest town where you get a speeding ticket and not even know it. They'll take a picture of you speeding and mail you that as the ticket. Very scary. If I ever open up my mailbox and see a picture of me speeding, taking a picture of my check and sending that right back to me. I'm gonna deposit this, buddy. Have to apologize, I'm a little tired. I've not been sleeping well. I had a terrible dream the other night that I became a state worker. I woke up, I was wearing a dress with tennis shoes. Man. You know who you are. I hate it when I'm having a great dream and then someone wakes me up and I want to go back to that dream because it's impossible to do. I had the most incredible dream the other night that I looked like Julia Roberts and I was vacationing with Mel Gibson. Someone woke me up, I tried to go back to sleep. Ended up looking like Julia Childs and sleeping with Mel Brooks, so... had her first kid. She went into labor on a Monday, delivered the kid on a Wednesday. I know. Guys, it's like not being able to fart for a week, okay? It's a little crampy just thinking about it. Thank you very much. There's the same friend who about a year ago in the middle of a conversation comes to tell me that she's had her breasts enlarged. I didn't notice. I wasn't, checking her out. What do you say to something like that? Nice tits! I don't think there's a Hallmark card for that. I really don't. I don't know. I was watching the news the other day, and I don't want to scare anybody, but apparently it is true. The killer bees are coming. Ooh. Folks, they've been coming since we've been 2. Apparently they're getting lost. This article said the bees are in the process of sneaking across the Mexican border. No way, man. I guess they're all crammed in the back of a 57 Chevy. Shh, keep it down. Stupid. Well, you guys are wild. Here's a strange thought. Have you ever thought of your parents in a romantic interlude? Must have happened. I mention this because one night as a kid, I actually walked into my parents and I had no idea what they were doing. But years later, I remember thinking back how nice my dad looked in high heels and a leather miniskirt. He had nice calves. I love this town, but it gets way too hot. But I'm a big water skier. I like the water ski. Yeah. So much fun though, except when you're skiing and you fall and you forget to drop that rope. Yeah, river enema. Yeah, it's like Rupert up the nose but backwards. I went to a tanning salon the other day. I have to be true. I'm getting ready to be in a wedding, and I had to even up the tan. But I went to the wrong place because this is honest to God's truth. They actually sold microwave popcorn in the display booth. I used to just kind of eat the seeds, and all of a sudden, boom. They do it from the waist and the seed. I'm gonna do it from the waist because I just think it's safer, which is really stupid. Because if something's gonna happen, it ain't gonna matter. But I always think you can go, whoa! That was close. But I'm gonna do it, even though I don't want to be the first one of the day, just in case they mismeasured. Be a bad thing. Shoot! Oops. Anyway, before I get out here, I got a couple ideas for you. Don't you think it would be cool to have drive-up stores? Never have to get out of your car, so terribly convenient. Probably to your house would be like those fast food restaurants, so you pull up and be like, welcome to Safeway drive-thru, can I take your order? Yeah, I'll have some milk, some bread, and some extra straight from my milk. Would you like any tampons with that?
It sounds pretty good now. What's the score?
I also truly believe if you're driving down the road and you're getting pulled over by a cop, it should be like tag, and you can make it home before he catches you. You're safe. You guys have been very nice. Thank you very much.
Lynn Sumner!
Hey, Lynn, how'd you do,
All right,
Lynn?
we got to acknowledge people that are being cooperative, so let's get a big round of applause to drive
How'd you do, Lynn?
people that took down their tent.
I'm going to
and the people that saved their own lives and dropped the tent over here. Let's hear it for them. Comedy Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, Carlos Alazraqui!
Man, it's hot. Gosh, it's hot. Woo! Can't believe how hot it is. Holy cow, it's hot. Woo! Enjoy the show. It's hot. Oh my gosh, how hot is it? Hi, folks. My name is Carlos. My last name really is Al as Rocky, spelled A-L-A-Z-R-A-Q-U-I. A lot of people see all those letters. They think they recognize me. Hey, A-Z-Q-I-Z. Dude, you're the eye chart. All right, thank you. One person, I heard you say something. Actually, Alazraqui is a Spanish word that means triple word score. So, only 5 people in the world can spell that name right on the first try. 4 in my family, and Rain Man. So.
I slept about an hour and a half on the plane, and happy to be here.
And do you leave from here?
I go back home tonight, and then I get up to drive to Los Angeles tomorrow.
You're a sick man, Brian. You got like, $2 for this.
There's the one.
Hi.
On the way.
How are you?
Still coming down here. You heard this one?
The monster trucks are coming! This Sunday in the New York Arena is the monster trucks!
It's always that bad. That'd be scary if you turned the radio on one day and you heard.
This Sunday is the Sacramento Symphony Orchestra!
swing the red one? Yep. Am I on? You're on. There's like a red light or something.
Hi, Will. How are you?
See, now this is because the photographer hardly ever gets photographed. Go to your lovely wife.
On the Republican ticket in 1992.
Here, we're going to go to his lovely wife. Cassie, who's with child. A tender meeting. Isn't that God, I hate it. Oh, God.
It's too cute.
Where's my diaper?
Request was denied. Judge said it already was his legal name. I gotta plug something in. Well, my name is Ron Reed.
Nice guy.
Thank you very much.
Missing a very important thing.
It's not my real name. I changed it for Kate.
I didn't do it. How did that do it?
Hey, Eddie Murphy's here. Eddie Murphy's here, you guys.
Freddie Murphy. It's Freddie, man.
I got some gray hairs. I can't really see them thanks to this film. I got some gray hairs somewhere else.
I do.
Yeah, that's the...
So you know you're getting older when you start to find gray hairs there.
Yes, exactly. I learned that in L.A. Lynn.
You know you're low. No, it's great. It's been a very educational experience. I started learning even before the baby was born. I learned how to live with a pregnant woman for 9 months. Because women get wacky when they're pregnant, boys. Some sort of estrogen festival takes place. And they get wacky nesting. That's what the psychologists call it. This is a baseball. Speaking of baseball, I'm a baseball fan. Unfortunately, I live in Seattle, home of the Mariners. The worst team in the history of baseball. The only major league team in history never to have had a winning season. I go to the games, though. I love going to Mariners games. I do, because sometimes they let you pitch. Well, non-verbal. For example, this is Mad to a new baby.
I want to do all this stuff.
Isn't that cool? I have a videotape of my daughter doing this. Put some music on it. Joe Top.
Does it work that close?
Years old.
We get more and more better every day.
He's had a tough year. The worst became final about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah!
This little song from Bruce Springsteen's children's album. You didn't know he had one, did you?
Blasted!
Bruce Springsteen sings children's songs. Here we go.
Mr. Froggy went a-courting and he did ride his sword and pistol by his side. He's got a bad desire. Oh, frogs on fire.
I got a set of keys with a Ford Gold keychain. Somebody in the back bar will get it to you. Right now, a gentleman that you're going to recognize from his many national television appearances, shows like Evening in the Improv, the show.
Thank you. Please remain seated. Please, ladies and gentlemen, sit down. Thank you. Is that Crystal ice cream? Rush the Dryers guy. Free Dryers ice cream. Rush the Dryers guy. Nice to be here. This is my home, Sacramento. I live about a mile from here. You're all invited back to my house afterwards. Yeah, I'll give you directions at the end of my set, so just sit tight. So I left the basketball game to come here. The Bulls were ahead by 8 points at the half.